Sure. So my name is Bartosz Wolański. I come from Poland originally. I was born and raised in Poland. Right now I'm a assistant professor in the Faculty of Arts and Science in Kyushu University. That's right. So I was a student in the JLCC program 18 years ago. Yes, this is a program for students who major in Japanese language and or culture. So I was a student of this sort. The program lasted 1 year, 2007 to 2008 in my case. Yes, so this was a government scholarship from the Japanese Ministry of Education. I actually managed to get a scholarship from the government twice. First time was while I was in JLCC, and another one, slightly different but similar, was intended for graduate students or research students. So students who come back after getting their undergraduate degree and want to pursue further education, advanced education in a Japanese university, as both were government funded scholarships. For a while I was a research student, yes, so I had this status. This is called, I believe, Kinkyusei in Japanese. And first I just worked with my advisor. My advisor supported me right from the beginning, and she gave me advice on what I should do, what direction I should take with my research, and also helped me with the procedures regarding formally entering the graduate school and formally becoming a doctoral student. So I had this period of preparation first. So right now, as I said, I'm assistant professor in the Faculty of Arts and Science. So I do the kind of work that all professors do. I would say that there are basically three kinds of work required from a professor. One is education. The second type is research, and then finally often we have administrative duties. So first I teach classes, and because my field is language, linguistics, I am involved in English education in Kyushu University, and since my original major was Japanese, I also teach some classes that are linked to the Japanese language classes, as well as general classes that serve as an introduction for new students, for first-year students who just entered university. The kind of classes that, in a way, prepare them for the rest of their career as a student on campus. So that's for the educational part. In addition to that, also I am involved with the Kyushu University Self-Access Learning Center, or SALC for short, which is a place where students come to learn languages and interact with people from other cultures, from different countries, outside of their class time, so on their own schedule. I think it's a very inspiring place and a very active place, because people come there out of their own volition. Nobody feels forced to do it, so it's a very kind of lively, energetic place. So that's about it for the educational part. As for research, I do research in linguistics, mostly sociolinguistics, so the relation between language and society. Things like, for example, recently I've published a paper about naming conventions in Japan and in Poland. So the problem that parents are faced with: what name should we give to our child? Yes, it's a very significant decision, which may actually affect the life of the child. So I looked at the popular names in Japan and in Poland, and why are they popular, and what characteristics do they have, how do they differ, that kind of thing. I also do research in English education, looking at how students are motivated to learn English using the Self-Access Learning Center and the experience of students there as data, essentially. So the students who come to the center, what are they trying to achieve? how are they doing it, what do they want from us, the staff, how can we help them best, how to keep up their motivation. Learner motivation is a very big topic, very important for the future students listening. I think it's also something worth focusing on, how to keep up your motivation so that you don't get tired, burnt out. Those were some of the examples of the research that I do. And then finally, administrative work. I'm a member of several committees. Some have to do with the internationalization of the campus. So you might be happy to hear perhaps that in Kyushu University there are very active efforts to make the campus a more welcoming, accessible place for people from different countries, from different cultures. Well, speaking of equal access to opportunities, I think that this is something that is a very attractive part of studying in Kyushu University and also being a teacher here. The opportunities that are available on campus. You can try many different things while you are a student, while you are young. Things like many different classes, courses on all the topics that you can imagine, workshops, internships, study programs abroad. So you can come from another country to Japan to study here, and then while you're in Japan go to yet another country short term, so you can travel the world and learn not just in Japan but in other countries as well, and gain many diverse experiences while you are a student here in those 4 years or maybe longer if you enter graduate school as well. That's what I think is a strong point of Kyushu University. Coming to Japan in itself, I think is a wonderful experience. I love Japan as a country. That's why my original major was Japanese studies, and I would say especially Fukuoka city in Japan. Fukuoka is one of the most loved places. A lot of the people I talk to say that Fukuoka is just a nice place to live overall. So even besides your academic life, your life outside of campus will be wonderful too, I think. Many places to see, delicious foods to eat, nature. So Japan as a country, Fukuoka as a city, but also Kyushu University being one of the top universities in Japan and perhaps the most influential, most major university on the island of Kyushu, which is one of the main islands of Japan. So you have just an enormous array of things to try, experiences you can partake in when you come here, and you can find out what works for you and what doesn't, and learn more about yourself and gain experiences that will be very valuable to you later in your career and after you leave the university. The campus, the location of the campus is a little bit maybe outside of the main city areas, but personally I don't think that this is a problem because there is, like I said, wonderful nature right outside of campus, and so you can enjoy the beach is very close by. You can maybe even walk to the beach and enjoy your time there. There are forests, there are mountains, and even though it may seem remote, Fukuoka is also often called a compact city, so it won't take you too much time to go to downtown areas of the city proper, and if you want to enjoy city life, it doesn't take too much time. So we're not exactly in the middle of nowhere, and even right around the campus, as the campus grew, the area was being developed as well, so now there are places where you can find an apartment. There are trendy cafes, bookstores, restaurants, convenience stores. So even though the campus is located somewhere in a more suburban area, it's still very much it has a developed infrastructure, so don't think that you will arrive in the middle of a forest or a desert island. It's not like that. Yes. Well, as I said, I think Japan is just a great country. Fukuoka is a great city. So I loved my stay here, personally. After 1 year at JLCC, I was convinced that I will come back if I can, and I did, and I'm very glad that I did. Also, I chose to stay here in Japan indefinitely. I started a family here. I found my wife in Kyudai, actually in Kyushu University, on campus in the same graduate school. So who knows, maybe you will find your spouse here as well. Yes, it's a pleasant place to stay, and academically speaking, also I think there are, it may depend on the field you are in. I cannot speak for all of the fields because my field is linguistics, and your mileage may vary, but I at least was able to take advantage of some professional opportunities as well. I was able to find jobs progressively more rewarding, more complex in a way, but also coming with more prestige and so on. So it's possible, and especially if you find a good advisor, that maybe would be a bit of advice I would give you. If you're thinking about advanced studies, graduate studies, I think it's very important, it's crucial to find a professor who will become a good advisor for you. If you have someone supporting you like that, then you have someone backing you, someone to tell you more about what you need to do, about the realities of life in Japan and Japanese academia. And I had an advisor like that. My advisor was very helpful, generous with her time, and so I knew I could count on her. And so finding a good advisor, cultivating your relationship with your advisor will bring fruits, benefits in the future. I think it will make it easier to find work if that's your intention here. So cultivating your connections, I would say, as to showing your advisor and other important people that you can work hard, that you can do what your future job might require, that you are capable, and then if you manage to win their trust, to gain their recommendation, that will make things a lot easier for you. Yes. Please come to Kyushu University, visit us here. We are looking forward to meeting you. I'm sure you will enjoy your stay, your studies, and your life here. Thank you.